Have you ever wished for more variety of accessories for your figures, a way to differentiate the characters in your city, or to modernize your older figures? Wish for more detailed printing to go with figures that should have leg printing, and just in general wanted to have a wider variety of characters in your collection? If you answered yes to any of these questions, this video is for you. I'm Brickrock, and let's look what I got today. The first company I bought from to improve my figures is Brickrock Press. They have a lot of options that'll definitely please classic space fans. First bag of their stuff here, you can see that they have a bunch of different printed bricks that are 1x2s for all of the older computer prints, as well as the arrows that are in a lot of different space sets. Something to keep in mind is for these arrow bricks, they are printed on both sides with the different arrows. So if you want to build something with them, you will need multiples. Otherwise, you'll end up with just one print. They've also put all of these classic prints on 1x2 cheese slopes and 1x2 tiles, but I didn't end up buying those ones just because I thought it would be repetitive. But I did get this print, which is different than the other ones. They also have 2x3 prints with some screens. On top of that, they also printed on 1x1 half circle pieces. And on their website, they list these as tricorders with a little bit of a reference from Star Trek. Each of these can be held by your spaceman figures. If you want to give them more accessories, you can see right there, just fits right in their hand so they can communicate with each other. But Classic Space is not all that they do. They also have a bunch of different license plate prints. And in my other bag, I have some other more generic things. They have a printout with their company name, as well as I got the sticker that was on the screen earlier. They have a couple of different Nirvana pieces, or as they call them, Brickvana. Speed limit 65 print, just for your highways if you have them in your city. And a happy face button, which could be used for Watchmen or any other sort of thing. I'm always looking for more t-shirt design, so the Nirvana torso is definitely a happy addition to my collection. And could be used for any civilian as long as they have yellow skin, because the collar is printed on the top there. I also got some nuclear symbol 2x2 round bricks. I'll show off something you can do with these later. Overall, they have a lot of different options for custom builds. I know they're a smaller company and most of these pieces just got put onto their website, and they have other things that I didn't end up buying. But if you're looking for ways to improve your classic space figures or have more options for classic space mocks, I would definitely check them out. And they're going to be very compatible with the theming of classic space. If you're looking to improve on your classic pirates or medieval type of figures, Ktownbricks is going to have a lot of great options for you. I would say this is the company in this video that I'm most excited for, just since I've never bought from them, but I got a very great variety of pieces that are going to be useful. Right here you can see all the different heads that I got, with the different variety of battle damage or scratches and scars, and some of them even in a more classic style. And these bottom two here are definitely going to be pretty useful. If you slap them on a red and a green body, like you see here, you can have a couple of Italian plumbers for your Lego collection. And you can see I put the shorter legs on the red plumber, so it's a little shorter than the green one. And the rest of these are intended to be used with pirate figures and forestmen type figures. After putting on those heads, you can see that it just adds a greater variety in these characters, especially for those classic smiley heads. I think it would be really great to get a bunch of these ones just to add to all of your forestmen you might have. And that way they don't blend in with all the rest of the castle figures that just have smiles. And it helps to modernize figures too, where you just have more facial hair and details as compared to some of those older prints. This head's really great because it also comes with a tile that you can buy that is for a wanted poster of Robin Hood. So I think that's a great detail that you can use it with that. Not only do they have options just for upgrading your figures, you can also buy full minifigures with their parts and put them together just to have completely brand new characters. like I built here, you can see that I have just a brand new pirate with great printing on it, with a lot of detail. One of the best things is this leg piece, which is one of the main reasons why I decided to buy from them this time. It just has that great striping with the peg leg. And one of the great things about customizers is they offer different colors. I know there's a lot of different colors of this print. And of course, with their heads, they print them on yellow as well as the different flesh colors, which is really great if you want to use these in a more realistic display or keep it in the classic Lego yellow. Overall, very happy with this part and glad to have some more pirates for Barracuda Bay. With pirates out of the way, we have a couple of different castle pieces, a couple of different prints, Beware of the Dragon, and a missing goat tile, just to make fun of Lego for putting goats in one set and then breaking the mold. One of the first castle pieces I have is just a printed armor piece for the legs. Throwing in these legs just gives a little extra printing detail. I know they have a couple different options for leg printing like this, but I think this was all that they had available when I bought. Unfortunately, for this specific scenario, there's already a belt on the torso, so this doesn't really work as well. But you can always swap out that middle piece for anything else. And it just adds some nice detail and variety to your figures again. Last thing is this option for improving your Hobbit figures. They have these printed mid-legs that are in brown, then have flesh printing on the bottom. Just using this for Frodo. Then you have a more accurate Hobbit, but it does make it a little taller, which will throw off the heights for the other figures, but that's all right. They also have a tile for the potato saying that was from the movie in the books. I think this is also a great addition to your figures and improves your Lord of the Rings figures that are already worth a pretty decent amount of money. So it's good to add some value to them some way. And it features 360 printing. So great part there. And the best part of custom Lego is figuring out ways to combine the pieces that you've bought. I know that there ends up being somewhat of a stigma about custom pieces and breaking the purity of Lego. But at the end of the day, Lego is about building new things, and custom pieces just add so many more options to your ability to build. I don't see a good reason why you should be against buying from these types of companies. So I would definitely recommend checking out these companies if there's anything that you saw today that you liked. Thank you for watching. I've been Brickrock. See you in the next video.